You know it's a stupid trade, you feel it's a stupid trade, and somehow you still take the stupid trade. Why? Because your emotions outrank your brain.
This video is for informational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research.
This is Coin Picker, Foley, where global markets meet clear, powerful insights.
Welcome back, everyone. You're watching Coin Picker, String, your daily source for gold, markets, and breaking financial news.
Welcome to the losing loop, BIA, the cycle every trader knows but keeps pretending doesn't exist.
I won't do it again. And then you do it again. Yes, again.
This cycle is not caused by the market. It's caused by your impulses and defending, the ones you refuse to control.
And you can feel it coming. The urge, the rush, the emotional itch. You know it's wrong, but your hand moves anyway. It's almost funny, almost. Fear pulls you one way, hope pulls you the other, and somehow you let both of them trade for you.
And here's the truth. Your loop starts way before the entry head. It starts in your mind, long before your analysis.
You look at the chart and think you're seeing price action, but your emotions are seeing opportunity, fear, or boredom. And boredom? Oh, that one is dangerous. That's when you start trading for entertainment instead of survival. You know this phase well. The charts are slow, your mind is restless, and suddenly, your brain whispers, just one quick trade. Please don't.
This is where the loop tightens, when you think you're in control but your emotions are already 10 steps ahead.
You click the button and instantly regret it. Every trader knows that feeling. Then comes the worst part. You start praying the chart moves in your favor. That's not trading, that's emotional gambling. You tighten your jaw, lean toward the screen, and suddenly you're bargaining with the market like it cares. It doesn't care. It never did. But your emotions, they care a lot. And until you understand that your emotions are the real market maker, you will stay stuck in the loop forever.
Here's the part nobody admit. Your loop doesn't start with analysis. It starts with emotion pretending to be logic.
You say you saw a setup, but be honest, Huy. Most of the time, the setup saw YOU.
This is where the loop gains power, when you convince yourself that a feeling is a signal.
And the craziest part? You trust that emotional signal more than your actual plan. Fear pushes you in early. Hope keeps you in too long. And regret shows up right after both of them leave.
This is the emotional loop trough. Not a pattern on the chart, but a pattern inside your head.
And it repeats perfectly, every single time. You feel the rush, and suddenly everything looks like an entry, even sideways candles. You tell yourself, the market is moving fast. No, it's not. Your heart is. You jump in too early, Fise, not because the chart demanded it, but because your fear refused to wait. And when the trade goes negative, suddenly you become a long-term investor for the next 5 minutes. Hope takes over. Logic leaves. And discipline? Yeah, discipline went home hours ago, and right when you think the trade will come back, the market goes the opposite direction, just to teach you manners. Okay, I'll just hold a little longer. Famous last words of every losing trader. At this point, your chart isn't the problem. It's your inability to accept the truth, that you're wrong. And here's the funniest part, Ting T. You'd rather lose more money than admit you were wrong the first time.
This is the loop, the one that destroys traders slowly, quietly, consistently stealthy, until they break it.
But here's the real danger. Once the loop starts, you don't even realize you're inside it. You think you're making decisions, but the loop is making them for you. You chase losses, you double down, you pray, you cross fingers. Nowhere in this process was strategy involved.
This is why gold exposes traders instantly. XAUUSD emotional decisions.
If you ever want to see your own weaknesses, trade gold for 1 week. It shows you everything. Every spike in gold exposes your fear. Every slow trend exposes your impatience. Every pullback exposes your ego.
But here's the irony, Texit. You already know all of this, yet you still repeat the same losing loop.
Not because you're dumb, but because your emotions are faster than your awareness.
Your fear reacts in milliseconds. Your logic takes seconds. In trading, that delay is fatal. That's why you enter early. That's why you exit late. That's why you revenge trade soon, to kill the discomfort.
Revenge trading isn't about the market. It's about you refusing to accept emotional pain.
You hit BUY, not to win, but to erase the feeling of losing. But feelings can't be deleted by trades. The more you fight the feeling, the stronger it becomes. That's why the loop tightens every time.
At this point, you're no longer trading the chart. You're trading your emotions pen, disguised as decisions.
And here's the punchline by Sale Tave. The only person who doesn't see you're in the loop is you. Everyone else can see your pattern, but you think you're being smart. The market disagrees. This is why you keep losing trade. Not because you lack skill, but because you lack emotional mastery. So how do you break the losing loop? First, awareness. You must see the loop while you're inside it. Most traders react automatically, but pros pause TAFE, even for just 1 second. That one pause changes everything.
Second, interrupt the pattern. You must break the emotional impulse before it becomes an action.
It could be as simple as standing up, exhaling, or stepping away for 30 seconds. Small breaks create big control. Third, replace the habit. You cannot delete a loop. You can only replace it with a stronger one.
Pros replace fear with patience, hope with logic, revenge with discipline.
You don't rise to your best habits. You fall to your worst ones tame, unless you build new ones on purpose.
Because let's face it, Kay, the market won't save you. Your broker won't save you. Only your discipline will.
Your loop ends the moment you stop chasing feelings and start trusting structure. Yes, you will feel fear. Yes, you will feel uncertainty. But those feelings are not commands. Tight. They're signals. Signals that tell you exactly where you must grow kink, not where you must trade. And when growth becomes your priority, profits become a byproduct.
This is how pros survive. Not by being fearless, but by managing fear better than everyone else.
Your loop is not your destiny. It's just your starting point.
The moment you choose awareness over impulse, your trading transforms forever. Break the loop. Build the discipline. Become the trader you always knew you could be.
Because in the end, trading isn't about beating the market. It's about beating the version of you that keeps losing. Stay ahead of the market. Subscribe now and follow CoinPicker for the latest insights.